Yo guys, what's up? Spider here for Clash of Clans. We're going to talk about two things today. One is setting up for an epic raid, and two is our little road to either 3,000 trophies or Champion League. We'll see. We'll talk about that secondly, though, okay? So, firstly, setting up for some epic Dark Elixir raids, or actually one Dark Elixir raid that could have been, and it still is a pretty good raid if we complete it successfully, okay? So we're going to go look at our defense log, and there are a couple guys on here. The first I'm going to look at is this guy, Bexifu. Bexifu. He has an active shield, all right? Let's go take a look at his base, and you'll see why I was I was a little excited this morning, okay? So I went and took a look at this guy's base, and his town hall was destroyed, so he was attacked. And he's boosting his Dark Elixir drills, all right? So right now, he doesn't have anything, or not much anyway, in his Dark Elixir drills. It's all in his storage. But this morning, when I looked at his base, they were full, okay? All three Dark Elixir drill level 6, level 6, level 6 were full to capacity with 1,600 Dark Elixir each. Yes, I was salivating, okay? And, you know, the production rate for level 6 Dark Elixir Drill is 100. Well, because he's boosting, it's going to be 200, right? So it's going to take 8 hours to fill. So he had been offline for a minimum, well, at least 8 hours, right? Or since he got attacked. And when somebody attacks your town hall, I believe it's, what, a 12-hour shield? So I think he only has a few hours left, because it was only, at least that's what it looked like, it was only his town hall that was destroyed. I can't believe they didn't go after any of his Dark Elixir. All right? So, you know, I was biding my time. I'm like, revenge. And he eventually came online, and he collected his Dark Elixir from his drills before I could get in here. All right? So we're just going to do a little calculation, because this is good. I mean, when you do have those defensive logs, you can go back and you can look at the bases and, you know, pick some that you may want to attack, right? So if we look at his storage, he's up to 107,000. Now, I think it was like 101, 102 this morning, because he got, what, 4,800 from his, what, 1632? Yeah, 4,800 back from his drills. So it was down about 102, 103. Okay, so according to the wiki, and I know they changed this. I guess there was an update to the loot bonus, because it used to be if you're a lower town hall attacking a higher town hall, then you get a percentage loot bonus. Okay, so I think that's gone now. I don't think that exists, although it does work the other way still. If you're a town hall 10 attacking a town hall 9, I think there's a 5% reduction in your loot bonus. But according to the wiki, and I think the reduction, there is actually a reduction for the percent that you can get from the storage. And I think it said Town Hall 10, it was only 4% versus 5% at Town Hall 9. So if that's correct, and I look at, you know, 107,000, 596 times 4%, right? So that's going to give me, what? Hold on, I did that wrong. 107, I think I missed a zero. 596 times 0.04, right? So that's a possible, just attacking or just destroying this Dark Elixir storage is going to give me just over 4,300 Dark Elixir, and that's assuming that the 4%. Now, the problem is with any army I send in this guy, I mean, he's got obviously the defenses. I'm Town Hall level 8. There's no way I'm going to be able to destroy that. The only way I'm going to be able to do anything with that is to use 3 lightning spells on it, okay? Well, 3 lightning spells, if we look at the hit points, 3,200, I'm going to get a maximum of 40% damage on that Dark Elixir storage. So if we take a look at our original 4,300 and multiply that by 40%, because that's all I'm going to be able to get, that gives me just over 1,700, around 1,720 Dark Elixir, and that's assuming all the damage goes to the Dark Elixir storage. So, you know, in around 1,600, 1,700 approximately. Okay, so if we take a look at his drills, I mean, right now he's got, what, 142 or whatever Dark Elixir in his drills. The nice thing about the drills is you can get 75% of the loot. And this morning when I came on, you know, we were talking, they were full at 1,600. Well, 1,600 times 75% is going to give you 1,200 times 3 is going to give you 3,600. So if I were able to take out all 3 drills, and they were full at the time, that would give me 3,600 Dark Elixir, okay? And then add that to the 1,700 that I was talking about earlier, and that's approximately 5,300 potential Dark Elixir that I can collect from attacking this guy and revenging this guy before he collected his elixir. And one thing to note too, on the storage, you can only get a maximum of 2,000. So it doesn't matter. Let's say he was full here at 200,000. 4% is what, 4,000? No, 4% of 200,000. My math is messed up. It's what, 8,000? Sorry, 8,000. But you can only get 2,000. All right, that's the maximum. There is no maximum on the Dark Elixir. You can get however much you want. So it's gonna be 1,200 per. So a potential 5,300 Dark Elixir raid. Now, the one thing that I would have to do though is change up my army a little bit. He does have a level 24 and a level 20 heroes. I would probably train a few wall breakers to try and break through his level 9 walls in a couple of these spots. Use my Barbarian King with some barbarians and some wall breakers down on one of them, and then barbarians, archers, or whatever else. Like, I'd actually try and train some better troops just for the purposes of raiding this guy, and then drop 3 lightning spells on his storage, and be sure to take out his town hall at the same time. So it'd be a pretty epic raid, right? And that's sort of the plan. But then he came along, he took it. I still think it's a fine raid. I just don't know if I should wait potentially till another day. You don't want these defense logs to scroll off the bottom, but I don't get attacked a lot. I mean, every time I get attacked, they go for my town hall. I get a 12-hour shield, so it's not going to scroll down as quickly. All right, so I'm going to keep an eye on that one. I'm not sure when I'm going to attack him. I might attack him at my first opportunity, or I might wait until there's another opportunity. But it's hard to time it. That's the problem. Okay, so then there's this other guy, Akin 49. Okay, so you can actually click on Revenge. So this guy doesn't have an active shield, and he's not online, so I can click on him, Revenge, and it actually tells you how much loot. It does a calculation for you, whereas we couldn't when we were just visiting that other base. So I'm going to end the battle. You can go and Revenge. I mean, if you have a shield, you don't want to do it because you're going to drop your shield. But if you don't have a shield, you can go ahead and click Revenge. It's not going to actually perform an attack unless you drop a troop on him. So if we go and visit and take a look at this guy, I mean, he only has just under 11,000 in his storage. His drills are going, so he has 40, probably 40 in each of the drills. But they're easy enough to get to, so I can actually get 30, additional 90 Dark Elixir just by attacking the drills, and then the remainder is going to come from the Dark Elixir storage. Now, attacking this guy, I'm just going for the Elixir. I'm not going for anything else. I'm pretty sure with my current army that I'm not going to be able to 50% this guy. Nor, I don't even want to try. I don't really care. All I want is the Dark Elixir. I don't really care about trophies right now. Obviously, this guy's dropped. He's down to 1,472. So he obviously, attacked me when he was a little higher up, because the trophy differential, I mean, I get 1 for 3-starring him. I lose 31 for losing. So that kind of sucks. So I'm going to drop 31 trophies right here because I'm going to attack this guy. All I'm going to do, all I'm going to do is go for his Dark Elixir. That's it. Done. Boom. I don't care about his other troops. I don't care about his Barbarian Queen, King, Archer Queen, whatever. I'm just gonna spam troops because I don't care about I don't care about Elixir either, right? So let's get these guys in here. We should be able to, yep, we got it all taken out. Okay, there we go. Probably more than I really needed to, but that's okay. And there, got all the Dark Elixir. May as well get some additional gold. Let's send in some archers on the gold storages. What the heck? What the heck, man? What the heck? That's what my daughter says all the time. She's like 7. What the heck's going on, dude? That's what she says all the time. It's kind of funny. So there, that's it. Again, maybe we could have gotten 50%, but I really don't care. We're just gonna surrender. We're gonna drop some trophies. 38 on this guy. Sorry, I thought it was 31 earlier. Guess it was 38. And cool. So we got some more Dark Elixir. And I didn't use any of my lightning spells because I am saving them, right? I do have... What do I have? Let's take a look at what we're training up here. Yeah, so I got 2 left. And I'm saving my Barbarian King for that guy. So if he does, if he does eventually lose his shield, I'm going to keep going here and trying to click Revenge. And if he does eventually lose his shield, then I'm gonna go attack him, and I'll try and show you the replay. I will show you a replay of me attacking him at some point in the future. The other thing I want to talk about was going to 3,000 trophies on Town Hall 8. 3,000. I don't know about Champion. That might be that might be pretty difficult, but I think I definitely want to go to 3,000. Now, when I'm doing that, I'm not going to run attacks like I just did on Aiken 49, all right? This is just because I'm only running that attack because I won some easy Dark Elixir, and it was easy enough to do with, troops that... Look I got 6 million Elixir. What do I care, right? And I don't really care about the trophies at this point. I do want to start creeping up, and I have been. I've been down to about 1,800, 1,900 for a while, so I've been creeping up a little bit in anticipation when my walls are done and once I actually have my research going on the golem. All right, I want to start pushing while my town hall is upgrading to town hall level 9 because it's going to take 10 days. While it's upgrading to town hall level 9, I want to do a push and try and get to 3,000 trophies. And if I do get to 3,000, I'm going to try and continue pushing to 3,200 to get to champion. Okay? Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, right? So we're in Crystal. Masters League, that 2,600 trophies a while back. That was a while ago. I posted a video about that. So, and it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that big of a deal to get 2,600 shirts. It's kind of difficult to find some bases to attack at times. But, I'm going to go with my current troop configuration. If I look at my attack log, I've been mainly going for Elixir. I've gotten some 40, 43%, 49%. But I'll be more careful, right? I'm not just going to go for the loot. I'm going to go to ensure that I get at least 1 star on these bases. And I'm going to, utilize my Barbarian King, wait until he's done resting for the next attack, etc., right? So, who's with me? Who wants to see us go to 3,000 trophies or 3,200, potentially Champions League? Come on, let's hear it in the comments. What do you think? Do you think I can do it? Do you think I can get to 3,200? I don't know. I think I can get to 3,000. Those additional 200, yeah, they might be a little difficult, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, hopefully you will be right there with me. Until next time, Spider out.